Welcome back, friends, to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing two recipes for you guys. This one here that you see, which is a rainbow salad or an ensalada de colores, as well as Mexican flan, which I guess the translation would be some type of custard. It's super delicious, but this video is in collaboration with some of my YouTube friends here that I'm currently showing you, and I'm going to be linking their channels and their videos in the description box. If you visit their channels and subscribe, please leave them a comment letting them know that you're coming from my channel, and if you're here from their channel, welcome. We are going to start by chopping cilantro and cubing tomatoes into small pieces as fine as you can. I know that my chopping skills are not the best. I talk about it all the time, and I do it because my husband, every time he is watching me edit, he's like, oh my gosh, why do you use that knife? And why are you cutting the vegetables like that? But hey, I'm not a master chef like he is, so sorry, this is all I've got. Anyway, so this salad here is my mom's recipe. I mean, not her recipe that she created, but it's a recipe that she found many years ago on a TV show, I believe. And we all really love it, and I make it really often. This is a vegan-friendly salad. It is loaded with tons of protein and tons of nutrients, so I highly recommend making this whether you're on a plant-based diet or not. If you are not, then you can use it. It's almost like a pico de gallo, but you do add the sweetness of the mango, which gives it that extra kick, and then we also add beans and corn. So I am leaving the exact ingredients here for you, and I'll also put them in the description box. If you're new here, really, my name is Leslie. I create lifestyle videos. I am a mom of 2 toddlers. So you will see here in my channel pretty much everything motherhood and toddler years. I create healthy recipes as well, and grocery hauls. I do grocery hauls for Trader Joe's, Costco, and Whole Foods, as well as also introduce some plant content in here. So if any of these topics are of interest to you, please consider subscribing. So here I'm actually rinsing the beans because I did use canned beans, and I'm rinsing it out to get rid of any extra sodium. Then we're moving on to chopping our onion. And after that, you really just add a couple of lemons, salt to taste, and you're all good to go. This is super delicious, and on this day I made it to use as a side to my husband's carne asada. So if I didn't mention it before, this is a Mexican dish collab. So all of the ladies are going to be sharing different Mexican dishes and desserts and drinks. So I really do recommend you checking out their channels. I think everybody's going to upload a super delicious recipe that is definitely going to catch your attention, and you'll probably want to recreate. So definitely check them out. Just wanted to mention that here I'm using a pink Himalayan salt, which is also a finishing salt, not a salt for cooking. And it is really good for your health. It's much better than most salts that we get on the market because it is actually not processed. It doesn't have anti-caking agents. It's not bleached, and it doesn't have added chemicals and fake vitamins and things like that. So I highly recommend using either pink Himalayan salt or the Celtic Sea Salt, which is a cooking salt. And if you want to hear more about that, definitely check out some of my grocery hauls. I'll leave a link down below. Here's a clip of our carne asada or barbecue day. With the salad, I actually lost the clip of where I plated it with some cheese, and that's usually how I will have it. So here we are quickly moving to the flan video, and this video was shot on Christmas Eve. And this was our dessert for Christmas Eve. It's my first time making it, so I wasn't too sure of some of the measurements, but I did leave the correct measurements for you guys here and also in the description box. My mom gets really nervous when she's making things not in her home because she feels she doesn't have the same ingredients she uses, or she feels that she doesn't have the right measuring cups because she doesn't use traditional measuring cups. She uses like actual cups. I don't know why, but she does that in actual spoons instead of like measuring spoons. So here we are melting the sugar. My mom actually made me use some brown sugar because I don't have regular sugar in my house. I only have coconut sugar, and she thought that this sugar was not going to work for the flan. So I was nervous just like her because she made me nervous. So I had to add some brown sugar that I had there for a while. In fact, I think it might have been expired, but you can still use expired sugar, just so you know, as long as it's still good. And so we are kind of like coating the pan with the melted sugar, and this was going to give you that miel, or I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like the juice of the flan is because of this sugar. So she did ask me to use 1.5 cups, but in retrospect, 3/4 of a cup is more than enough. So I think I put 1 cup here or 3/4 of a cup. So it's really up to you. Now we're setting our oven while we blend the actual custard.
Le vas a su propio canal de YouTube también.
Lo reservamos.
And as you were able to hear, we were having some fun with this video. But I'm using lechera and carnation because my mom insisted it had to be these, otherwise it wouldn't taste the same. And I already know that's not the case. I already know I can get an organic condensed milk from Whole Foods or Trader Joe's and an evaporated milk from Whole Foods, and things will taste just as good. But she made me so nervous because she was so nervous. But anyway, so here we're adding just a cup of milk. Then we will add the eggs. Lucas wanted to join in cracking the eggs as well, so you'll see that. Once we add all of these ingredients for the custard, we put it in the blender and we blend thoroughly. Then we are going to pull out our sugar, our melted sugar that we put in the freezer, or our coated container. We pull it out of the freezer and then just pour right over the custard mixture. Then I think that we really overcooked this because we put it for over an hour and a half and it didn't taste bad.
You need to cool it in a while, okay?
So I would say definitely don't do what I did. Don't bake it for an hour and a half. Just bake it for an hour or 45 minutes. I actually redid the recipe today and I baked it because it was thicker. I used a smaller dish. This dish was too big for this portion here, and I told my mom that would happen. So I remade the recipe and I used a smaller dish, which then in turn the custard was thicker, and I did bake it for an hour and it turned out just fine. So here my mom's doing the honors. I don't think I did an amazing job at plating it in retrospect again, but that's okay. We're all friends here. But if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed these recipes. If you do try them, please let me know. I'd like to know how you like them. Again, thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you, especially for watching till the end. I'll see you on the next one, friends. Bye.